In this video, we'll talk about implicit differentiation and logarithmic differentiation. First, let's look at one example. You have x to the 6 times y plus y to the 6 times x equals 7, and we want to find the derivative of y with respect to x. Okay, here y is not isolated like what we had before. It's not by itself. To differentiate an implicit function, we will have to differentiate both sides with respect to x. So we will do dx on the left side, x to the 6y plus y to the 6x, and differentiate to the left side, to the right side, dx of 7. All right, what do we have on the left? So to break it down, you have this. On the right side, it's 0. Right? Okay, so here, first of all, it's multiplication, right? So the multiplication rule, we will do, so this is f of x, this is g of x, right? So we have f prime times g, so that's 6x to the 5th times y, plus now f of x times the derivative of g, right? So that's x to the 6th times the derivative of y, it's dy dx, plus. Okay, similar here, f of x, g of x. All right, first is f prime times g, so that's 6y to the 5th times the derivative of y, dy dx. And plus f times g prime, right? So that's y to the 6th times the derivative of x with respect to x. Basically, it's 1 here. Equals 0. Okay, now, remember we want to find dy dx. So here, combine like terms. Okay, combining those, you have x to the 6th plus 6y to the 5th, this many times of dy dx. And we will move the other two terms to the other side. So they both become negative. It's negative 6x to the 5th times y minus y to the 6th. Right? To leave dy dx by itself, we divide both sides by x to the 6th plus 5 to y to the 5th. Right? So we have dy dx equals negative 6x to the 5th, y minus y to the 6th, all over x to the 6th plus 6y to the 5th. Now we'll talk about how to use logarithmic differentiation to find the derivative of a function. Okay, so here we're given a function y, and to find the derivative of this function is kind of complicated using the method we talked about before, because there's square root, there's things in the denominator, and there's squared. So we will first take the natural log on both sides to get rid of the square root, the squared, and the denominator. So we will take ln on both sides. So we have ln of y equals ln of the other side, square root of 7 minus 3x, x squared plus 9 squared, all over. All right, so here we can expand this logarithm using the logarithmic rules. So that's ln of square root of 7 minus 3x plus ln of x squared plus 9 squared, and minus, the denominator is minus ln of x squared plus 7x plus 5. Okay, notice there's square root over here and squared over here. So according to the power rule of logarithm, you can move the square root to the front and make it 1/2 here, right? So you have ln of y equals 1/2 ln of 7 minus 3x plus, so here's 2 times ln of x squared plus 9 minus ln of x squared plus 7x plus 5. Okay, now we get rid of all the exponent. Now we can differentiate implicitly like we did last time. So we will differentiate on both sides with respect to the x. So you will do d dx on both sides. I'll just do it here. So we'll do, excuse me, d dx on the left side and d dx on the right side. Okay, what do we have here? So on the left side, that's 1 over y times chain rule, right? So it's dy dx. Now on the right side, first this part, that is 1/2 times, derivative of that part is 1 over 7 minus 3x. Then chain rule, derivative of 7 minus 3x, that is -3. Okay, and plus, now this part. Similarly, you have 2 here, 1 over x squared plus 9. Then chain rule, derivative of x squared plus 9, that's 2x. Right, now work on this part. Minus, so x squared plus 7x plus 5. 1 on top, but chain rule, and take derivative of that, 2x plus 7. All right. So now let's clear this up a little bit. So we want to leave dy dx by itself. You want to multiply both sides by y, right? I will do it here. Okay, so on the left side, this part is gone. You have dy dx. On the right side, let's organize this a little bit. So you have, first of all, it's -3 on top, and at the bottom it's 2 times 7 minus 3x, right, plus 4x on top, x squared plus 9, then minus 2x plus 7 over x squared plus 7x plus 5, and this times y. Well, we'll know what y is. We're given what y is. We'll just replace this y with the expression of x. So that is square root of 7 minus 3x times x squared plus 9 squared over x squared plus 7x plus 5.